Spinny, spin, 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 spin. How you doing? This is my daily vlog, and I just talking about random stuff. Which today I'm going to be talking about Libya, mainly with Gaddafi. He's got international criminal courts, putting out an arrest warrant for him. Thus, most likely creating the urge or the need for ground troops to go in. So watch that space. If you follow conspiracy stuff, the conspiracy is that, or the idea is that they are getting ready to go in, or the US troops are getting ready to go in September, October. So I'll be looking forward to September, October to see if that actually comes true, because it's a prediction that, that if that happens, it just shows a lot of things that mainstream media don't follow yet. The fringe media can pick up on. I think it is ridiculous though that Gaddafi's got this arrest warrant. Fringe media, people that are actually in Tripoli, from what I've seen and heard and all that kind of stuff, while at the same time watching mainstream media, Al Jazeera being the main one, they always following the rebels, but the fringe media are showing that life is normal in Tripoli, that there is huge support for Gaddafi, that Gaddafi supported the people, which he did. He might, in some cases, he might have been a tyrant. I'm not for tyrants of any sort, but he looked after his people. He was spending the oil money that he was making and putting it towards not just to his own country, which has now been bombed. So all the stuff that he spent all the money on has been bombed, so that foreign interests, when they come in, they'll be able to, get the money, the oil and the gold that Gaddafi's has. They'll use that money to fund US corporations. We've got to remember the French, they're bound to get in there too, otherwise they'd be a little bit annoyed. And then rebuild the nation under a democracy. He was wanting to set up all sorts of things in Africa. He was the poorest continent in the world, yet he's an evil person because he was doing this. It's like Chavez. I've talked about this before in one of my things. It's like Chavez in South America. He's also an evil person because he's wanting to set up things. And again, if you look deeply into it and look for the independent media, you actually see a lot with regards to Venezuela being a very open country. Yet Western and mainstream media will show otherwise, which is so angry. But what annoys me is the fact that the ICC International Criminal Court, they've put out an arrest warrant here. Yet all the other horrible buggers that are doing the bombing, who has Gaddafi ever attacked? Who's he ever come down and actually bombed himself? Okay, so if he was doing stuff to his own, I'm not supporting it, but if he was doing stuff to his own people, that's a civil matter within the international regulations. It's a civil thing. It's a national state thing. Civil war can come out, and that's what this is. Yet, why are international criminals like the leaders of the Western world, that like just Bush and Obama, why are they not getting attacked? They're not getting attacked from the media. They're not getting attacked from the International Criminal Court. They are just saying, hey, you're not a criminal because you're doing it for us. No, those nations are going in and bombing other countries. They are killing more civilians than any other place. They are the ones that are causing all the world's issues. Money, greed, power, it's disgusting. Remember Building 7. So yeah. Spinny, spin, spin, Freddy.